Hey guys, what's up? This is Nightmare 10 once again, and I am here with my Slammiversary fantasy booking. And the reason why I'm here with that is because the Slammiversary so far and the ones that the matches they will announce later on in the month do not satisfy me at all. In fact, they make me puke. I know most of you guys do not want to see TNA or see the TNA title RVD versus Sting. Where's our King of the Mountain match? That's why I'm doing this. Hopefully this card will be more satisfying to you guys. Let me know, you 20 people that will watch this video. But hey, I wanted to get out there. I wanted to give my shot at it and see if you guys would rather order my pay-per-view versus the one that's going to be come to you guys June 13th. So let me know. Comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, so not really good on ordering a pay-per-view, like, you know, putting it in order. So if this order is not right, so be it, whatever. We're gonna start off the show with a #1 Contenders match for the X-Division Championship. Also, before I continue, let me just say that some of the things I'm gonna kind of follow based on what they did with a sacrifice. Some things I just threw out because there's no way I don't want to follow what they're doing. But I tried my best to keep it, you know, making sense if my pay-per-view was actually happening. So did kind of close. There's a couple things I just said screw it and forget about it. One being Rob Terry's not on this pay-per-view. Anyways, so Brian Kendrick versus Shannon Moore versus Amazing Red. I know Shannon Moore was with Inc. or some crap like that, but that's a negative now. So I totally just disbanded that. I mean, I guess they could reband if you need more tag teams at some point in time, but that's why I'm doing this. You have Brian Kendrick versus Shannon Moore versus Amazing Red, and quite frankly, in this match, I have Shannon Moore winning. He seems to be, you know, they seem to be using him a lot more. I mean, I personally really don't care who would win this match particularly, but since Shannon Moore, Doug Williams, and Kaz are kind of doing a whole lot, I'd have Shannon Moore win this match. So there you have that. Shannon Moore wins this match. Next up, I guess you could put on. What could you do next? This is probably early for this match, but I'm going to go ahead and put Kurt Angle versus Abyss. And I know what you're saying. You're like, really? You're going to waste Kurt Angle on Abyss? And the reason I'm saying this is I like the storyline they're going with this, where he's picking everybody out of the top 10. He's starting fresh. I feel like Abyss is the first one. Get it out the way. Get it over with. I know it's that Slammiversary, the biggest pay-per-view of the summer. But it needs to get done, so go ahead and get it done. And it could be a decent match. Kurt Angle is probably going to do all he can to make it good, and that's what I would personally tell Kurt Angle. I was like, you know, go out there and do whatever you can to make this match as good as it can be. So, and Kurt Angle will do that because Kurt Angle is awesome. So you have Kurt Angle do that. Kurt Angle beats Abyss, tries to make Abyss look good though in the process. So you have Kurt Angle winning that one. And then I guess we'll go to our Knockouts Championship. I'm going to keep Madison Rayne versus Roxxi. I'm actually going to keep that match, and here's why. I don't see any other faces stepping up to the plate. Taylor Wilde is a nothing. ODB is nothing anymore. Sarita definitely can't go for the title. I like Daphne heel, and I feel like Angelina Love also needs to be heel as well. So there's that, and you'll know why, because what I have this ending in a double DQ. I have Angelina Love coming out and beating both of them up. This leads for a triple threat match at the next pay-per-view, and it will lead on to more and more. I'm hoping to actually keep these things going, so we'll see. I know I didn't do it in the past, but we'll see what happens. Since I'm frustrated at TNA, I'll make my own TNA. So there you have that. That ends in a no DQ. Then next up we will have a what's next? Yeah, next we'll have a grudge match. Hernandez returns to fight Matt Morgan. Easy storyline there. Nothing much to say there. You know, he comes back, revenge, blah, 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 leads to a match. This is their first match. Matt Morgan will cheat to win. And that's basically how it goes. Matt Morgan cheats to beat Hernandez. This will lead to a second match. And then we'll have the TNA Tag Team Championship match. And this is scheduled to be the Band versus the Motor City Machine Guns. But what happens, of course, the Band gets laid out in the back. They have to defend their titles, or else by a 10 count, or the Motor City Machine Guns will win the belts. And I know what you're saying is that this was a face team, you know, this would not become a title match, blah, 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 blah. But I'm trying to find a way to get the band out of there, so live with it. So Eric Young is obviously the only one standing left in the band. He's going to be the one that's not attacked. Everyone else is. So Eric Young is forced to find a partner and face the Motor City Machine Guns, defend their belts, and go with that. Eric Young, it ends up being Brutus Magnus. Nothing else for him to really do, and I didn't want it to be like an important person. So Eric Young and Brutus Magnus, they lose to the Motor City Machine Guns, who win the belts. And don't worry, the band is not coming back to get their revenge against the Motor City Machine Guns. It's not going to happen. The band is done. That's what I'm doing. I don't care if it makes sense. The band is gone. Truthfully, that's what this is for. The band is gone. Motor City Machine Guns finally win their tag team titles at Slammiversary. I think it'd be a great moment for them, whether the match is good. But I think it could be decent with Eric Young and Brutus Magnus. Next, we have Jay Lethal versus Samoa Joe. And this comes across because Samoa Joe has been plowing through everybody. I like that kind of storyline. And going off of that, Jay Lethal is wondering why no one is noticing this. Why is it's getting pushed to the side? You know, Samoa Joe is going through people that he shouldn't be able to go through and get away with it. So Jay Lethal's saying, here, you're not going to go through me. If you want to prove that you're the best here in TNA, beat me at Slammiversary in that ring, and then you can move on to whoever your next guy is. And I think that'd be great. They're going to put on a great match. Jay Lethal and Samoa Joe get on the card. That's settled. Samoa Joe does go over, but Jay Lethal is, you know, obviously showcases his talent. So, sorry guys, you know me. Then we're going to have Doug Williams versus Kaz for the X-Division Championship. Kaz will get his revenge in this match after losing to by DQ or by cheating last pay-per-view at Sacrifice. Doug Williams cheated, so Kaz gets the win. He's the new Knockout Championship, eventually setting up Kaz versus Shannon Moore, but that might be pushed off. We'll see what works there. And then we have a King of the Mountain Championship match. Yes, I am having a King of the Mountain. Screw you, TNA, for not having one. It's going to be RVD versus AJ versus Jeff versus Mr. Anderson versus Sting versus Desmond Wolfe. And the reason this comes about is Eric Bischoff comes out and announces the top 5 in the TNA rankings. And he goes, Desmond Wolfe, he says them right, and I don't know if this is the technically top 5, but this is how I'm going to do it. And I know I'll complain to TNA for picking Sting as number 1, but I feel like this is okay. Desmond Wolfe is number 1, Anderson is number 2, or Jeff is number 2, Anderson is number 3, AJ is number 4, and number 5 is Sting. Obviously Sting was not number 5, but if I'm feeling you guys the same way I feel, Sting is definitely better. It's definitely better for TNA, to lie about the 5th position than it is to lie about number 1. So there you have that. At least they announced that Desmond Wolfe and Jeff Hardy are the top 2, followed by Anderson and AJ. I can't remember what the exact top 5 were, but there you have that. Obviously, I don't know. I still think I make RVD look so credible in this match to try to redeem himself. I don't know if it's possible, but I definitely have RVD winning this match. You could set up a feud somewhere in between this, but I haven't really thought beyond this yet. So bear with me, but I'm sure you could do something in there to set up a couple feuds. And if Desmond Wolfe is the guy that the fans want to see, there should be a feud set up for that, RVD versus Desmond Wolfe, so that RVD can make Desmond Wolfe look amazing, as well as making himself look amazing. So there is my Slammiversary fantasy booking. I don't know if you're going to understand half the stuff I say. I stutter. That's what happens. You guys know that. I just get ahead of myself in talking. It's more than that, than stuttering. But hope you guys like my card. It'll be in the side. You probably already saw it and clicked out the video when you saw the crappy matches. I'm just kidding. But hope you guys liked it. Hope this video wasn't too long for you. And check back. Hopefully there will be another one. See ya.